All right, boys and girls, sorry for the late recording. So real quick, this will be very quick. Today was a good day for me on a SPY day trade. I was unable to make a SPX trade this today because of the pattern day trader rule, and I got stopped out 2 times last week, and I closed out one trade early. So that's the reason why I was not able to do an SPX trade today. However, I should get a day trade back tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get back on track with the SPX. Now, here is what I did today. As you can see, we took a 3 contract call put at 936, which would have been right around 936, which would have been right around this candle here when it broke resistance of the first 3-minute candle here. And I got quick 6%. I think I was in that trade maybe 3 minutes. In at 936, out at 939. So a little over 3 minutes in that trade for 6%. Got $33 per contract on 3 contracts, about 99 bucks. So let's say about 100 bucks in 3 minutes. I can live with that. And then I got back in on SPY at 1041 for the 536 calls. Got them at 503 and sold them for about 4% gain for 524 at about 1104. So we got in at 941, which would have been 941. I mean, I'm really tired. I'm like all over the place with my times. That was actually 1041. So 1041 would have been about this candle here. 1041. Between this candle and this candle is when I got in. And then I got out at 1104, which would have been right about, get the time to show you here. 1104, which would have been right about between this candle and this candle. I got out for 4%. Good thing that I did, because it hit the high here at 535.73, and then it came back down. So I was in and out of 2 trades relatively quickly. The second trade I was in for almost 20 minutes and made another 50 something bucks, 60 something bucks. So I think it was a total of like 160 something dollars today. I'll leave this up. If you want to go and do the exact math, you can. So now, one little thing that I want to make sure that we take note of on this chart, this guy right here, this candle, I'm not going to classify him as an official doji, but it's close enough. And you guys know how I like the dojis, because when you get a doji, if it takes out the high of the doji, you get calls. If it takes out the low of the doji, you get puts. You set your stop accordingly. So had I taken this, my stop would have been here at 530.93. And let me zoom in a little bit so you can see this better. If I would have gotten in on this candle at the break of this top of this doji, that would have been an entry for calls, and the stop would have been right here. So as you can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles. Then that red candle was a little higher, came back down. This candle was green, and then this candle, and then we came back into the opening support and resistance from today. Had I taken this, that would have been a nice little chunk of change going back up to the upside on some calls. So little testimony for the doji right here. You see the doji, if it breaks above the high, take it, set your stop there. So that's pretty much all I got. Excuse me. I will be trading tomorrow, and I'll be getting back in on SPX. Thank you, and good night.